Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this March 7th. Good to be back after a weekend, well, mostly in bed, just suffering through the sinus infection, and that was very pleasant. But I slept a lot, got a lot of rest, and went to the doctor, got taken care of, all the meds and everything. Feel better. Sound better, too, because Friday I was starting to lose my voice. It was getting scratchy, and I was doing a lot of coughing and stuff, so I knew I needed to do something. But good timing. It was the weekend, and I got to get some rest. So back at it today. Watching a line of strong thunderstorms coming our way. It's now 4:56 a.m. Central Time as I record the podcast. If you're listening live, then looks like it's going to hit here sometime between 6:30, 7 o'clock this morning in the Bowling Green area. If you're listening to this later, just be aware that that line is going to get you. It's not going to be like last Tuesday night into Wednesday when we had all the severe weather. There are a few severe thunderstorm warnings with that squall line as it is moving through western Kentucky. But the line looks to be weakening as it moves east. We're going to get some strong winds. In fact, already we're seeing mesonet sites out there this morning with wind gusts in excess of 30 to 40 miles per hour. It wouldn't surprise me to get a gust of 50. That could topple down some loosely rooted trees or maybe some tree branches and things like that, along with driving the rain. Once the rain comes down, it could be heavy, some thunder and lightning, but again, no severe weather expected in the WBKO viewing area. That's not to say we still could have one or two isolated severe storms, especially west of Bowling Green. But I think this is just going to blow through this morning, be out of here by mid to early afternoon. So we'll keep an eye on it as it comes through this morning. 71 was the official high temperature yesterday in Bowling Green. That happened at 1 p.m. at the airport. 56 is where we should be on average. That's a 15-degree difference. 55 was the low temperature. 34 is the average low temperature, and that's a 21-degree difference. As far as rainfall, just before midnight, 0.04 of an inch of rain, but since then we've picked up a lot more. Mesonet sites well over a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch in some cases, especially back to the west where some of that heavy rain is coming down. And we have a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms this morning, windy and stormy at times. 66, we've already hit that for our high temperature today. We did that just after midnight. And now the temperatures will slowly begin to fall as we get into the afternoon and that cold front passes by. We have south winds today 20 to 40 miles per hour with some higher gusts. Certainly possible. By afternoon, mainly cloudy and breezy, then clearing and colder tonight. We'll get down to 38 for an overnight low. And then for Wednesday, we'll warm back up to 66 with a mainly sunny sky and then a few clouds coming in Wednesday night, a low of 39. Thursday, we're looking at a partly sunny, breezy, and warm day with a high at 72. But then another cold front comes in on Thursday night with a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms even during the overnight hours. We'll, of course, watch that. It'll be a situation similar to what we're seeing this morning. 60% chance of showers and storms early Friday, as we see a high of 60 and then falling temperatures. It just seems to be the pattern that we're in right now. And then we'll be watching a southern tracking system that is going to send an extension of low pressure, a trough, up our direction as it moves across the southern states. That will have to be watched because we'll then have some cooler air in place for the weekend. And we're looking at a chance of showers on Saturday with a high of 52. It will be cooler. But as we get down into the 30s on Saturday night into early Sunday, there could be some of that rain maybe mixing with some wet snowflakes, especially north of Bowling Green. Still much remains to be seen about this. Not very confident in this forecast right now until we can get some better data closer to the event. I know lots of people are kind of going ape. I'll leave out the other word, ape, to the north of us. They're on one model predicting up around Chicago and Indianapolis, half a foot of snow, and then the other models are going, So we're leaning toward the At least for us, it's not going to be a big deal. Now, once you get across the Ohio River, maybe Saturday night into Sunday, there could be something to it. How much remains to be seen because the models right now just don't agree. So we still have a very low confidence on this, but it kind of goes along with what I was saying, I've been saying for several weeks. I haven't completely given up on winter just yet. But the window continues to close inch by inch, day by day. 50 degrees for a high on Sunday as daylight saving time begins. That means we spring forward 1 hour, that time of year. So we'll be warm enough to whatever, even if we do get a few wet snowflakes, it'll all change back to rain. And then we warm back to 63 by Monday. But again, watch out for that line of storms coming through this morning. We're thinking about 6:30, 7 o'clock, maybe sooner for those of you to the west. They're not necessarily severe, but a couple of severe thunderstorms are certainly possible. These are very strong thunderstorms with lightning and gusty winds and heavy rain just as you're, going to leave for work this morning. And the kids get ready to go to school. It's just bad timing. That's all it is. We'll keep an eye on it, though. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. And yes, I'm back on the radio show this afternoon, 3 to 7, Classic Hits, Sam 100.7.